comes chat. Chat is up. We should be up.
At Ninja Girl 79.
There you are.
Hi everyone.
I'm gonna try to fix something real quick, guys. Really, kind of weird. I see. Okay, there we go. Let me know if my audio is too low.
At Brandon Armstrong
For anybody on,
2656.
but
Hi all.
I figured this is a good time to do this. I can go live. I can also cover my code in dark while introducing FSC that's going to be coming soon. That don't mean it's tomorrow because we're still going to be releasing this for beta first and doing testing that way. But what? Yeah, I know it can shut up. It'll be alright. She'll get over it. But I figured it'd be a good time to do this. Yeah, Brandon, I'm by all means glad to see that you're up here. It's one of our other managers for FSC, you guys.
At Ninja Girl 79. Hi Brandon.
Another person that's highly motivated with this, and trying to find my. Why is it when you're looking for something, it's never where. Alright, there it is. Brendan is our other manager. We've got a couple managers here, and it's something that, number one, you know, I've seen other programs out there where they make it a big secret. It's not a secret. I'm not scared to reveal who our managers
At Brandon
are
Armstrong 2656.
for
How's it going,
the program
Christy?
coming out. So far, our managers are obviously myself, my wife, Brandon, and our main developer, Moby. We have not brought anyone else in yet. I've talked to another person. We're talking to a few other people. Once we bring that person in, I think we're going to be at a comfortable level for management. One, maybe two more people, and that's it as far as the management. Because, believe it or not, and Brandon can tell you, him and my wife have been here from the beginning of this program and the development. It's going to take all of us because the program's that big. It's not. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of wheels turning in this program, a lot of features, online, a lot of stuff happening even offline. So we got to be able to manage that to the best of our ability. So I'm going to talk about it tonight during this Code in Dark. I'm doing the Code in Dark because Elizabeth asked if I'd do it. She is a new simmer. She's been watching for a while. She's the one that's been saying a lot of stuff to my wife here. I'm going to read the email here in a minute because I got an email from her. Um, we'll pull it up here real quick. There is no screen right now if you guys are trying to figure out why it's black. I don't have anything pulled up yet. Okay. Elizabeth said, let me get to it. She said hello to everyone at the lounge and hello to my ninja.
At Ninja Girl 79.
I hope everyone
going pretty good. How are you?
is having a good day or good night wherever you might be. I wanted to write you guys to tell you about the new adventure that I am now starting. I went and got myself a Honeycomb Alpha. Thank you, John, for recommending a really outstanding product. When I got it, I was really happy with the way that it looks, the sturdiness, and just the quality in general. But anyways, I've got myself a Honeycomb
At
Alpha.
Brandon Armstrong 2656.
And I've even got
doing good. I'm just watching while I'm laying in
myself
bed.
some pedals. And I'm going to be starting flight simming thanks to this channel right here. I know that if there's something I don't know how to do, I can reach out to you guys and you guys will respond pretty quickly. I'm also excited to see about this new program that's going to be coming out. That's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to test that out as well. I've seen a couple of other cargo programs, but I really wasn't impressed. There was one that I tried, and it was very laggy, and the quality just wasn't there. You guys build a program that's not out yet technically, but the quality throws that one in the mud instantly. Very impressed. Anyways, hope everyone's doing good. Wanted to share the latest that is going on with me. Hello to you, Ninja, again. Hope you're doing well, dear, and life is treating you well. Never know, maybe one of these days when I get my real license, I can fly over that way and do a meet and greet with you guys. Who knows? Anyways, have a great day or great night. Elizabeth, yours truly. And then she put down here, P.S. With that said, John, would you mind putting together a new Code and Dark video, just going over the instructions, and it's okay if you use some of the it's okay if you use some of the terms based on those who are blind and the way that you got to do it, being visually impaired with some of the programs that you guys use. I'm able to still follow exactly what you mean, but I'd appreciate it if you would do that for me, because I plan on installing all of the PMDGs in the Airbus here soon. Thanks so much. You guys are awesome. So that's why I decided to do this. And of course, Elizabeth is always reaching out to Ninja. Always.
At Ninja Girl 79. Hello, Elizabeth. Glad to hear you picked up simming. That's awesome, girly. I'm doing pretty good. We would love to meet and greet. I think that would be awesome. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. That's pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I think that when we get stable with things, me and my wife, I think that at some point we would like to try to start doing something where maybe every year a bunch of us simmers get together that's through the lounge, and just do a meet and greet, have dinner, chat, talk about simming. Maybe, a few people that's got their real pilot license can even do some airplane rides with people. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So, yeah, you never know, right? You just never know. My niece's daughter is actually, she did her first flight the other day, so you're going to learn how to fly in real life. So that could be an advantage for me. I mean, maybe not, but you never know. We'll see. But we did get the
at Brandon Armstrong 2656
panel straightened out.
I'm definitely for that. I would love to do it.
We're going to go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about FSC before I start the Code in Dark. That way I'm not jumping back and forth and putting one thing on pause.
At Ninja
Actually,
Girl
what
79
I can do
I'm down for that for
is
sure.
if I go here on OBS, well, what I can do is there's a record button. I can record it when I start the Code in Dark, and then I can pause it whenever I'm stopping to talk about FSC again in the middle of that Code in Dark. I think it's what we'll do there. Anyway, so what is FSC? Well, it's a lot of things. It is a flight simulator cargo program, but it has every feature you could possibly think of tapped right in with it. It's got your weather. It's connected to Say Intentions. It's connected to GSX. It's connected to SimBrief. It's connected to the PMDG. It's also designed with the online database for it as well, where you can also message other people. You can check your email. You can stream with the program. I'm actually going to do a test on that later this week. I did it before, but now I got some stuff out of the way. We're going to test that some more and get that straightened out, which the streaming does work. However, you got to be able to follow directions, because you do got to set some stuff up even on your end, even after you install it on your end. But another good feature, like I said, plus the email, then there is the entire self business. You can run a business airline yourself. You can hire and fire people. You can also own your own private airlines as well. Even when you run your own business, that way if you want to just do a day of flying, maybe you want to fly around in one of the GA airplanes, you can do that. If you own it, you'll have that option to do that. So accessibility's being tied into it. Affordability. There's different levels of memberships. I think is how we're going to run with that. We are still working on the text. Okay. Anyways, so what we're going to do is go ahead and get. If you guys have questions about FSC, by all means, you can ask questions. There's just so much that I'm not going to cover everything on this Code in Dark video, other than talking about stuff here and there about it. But once it gets released, there will also be a video that gets released. That's going to be a full rundown of everything that FSC's got to bring to the table. So, that's how that goes. So let's go ahead and open up. The first thing that I do is I open up FSC first. So go down here, open the administrator. Run as administrator. We'll open this up first.
Airport Explorer.
FS
You are outside
Cargo.
the main terminal.
Delta
Press enter to go
Global.
inside, or all three
Balance
for your iPad.
$840,359,528. Reputation legendary.
Alright. We're standing outside of the airport here on FSC, so I'll hit enter.
The glass doors
Takes us
slide open.
in the airport.
You are now at position 0,
The
0.
very first thing
Computer
that you
terminal
want
is
to
at
do,
0, 5. Walk 5 steps north, then press Alt-1 or Alt-T to log in.
this is given that you got your
Contracts
business
department
set
is at
up
5,
or you're
0.
flying for another airline.
Walk 5 steps east, then press Alt-2 or Alt-C to open.
But
Your coordinates
the
are
first thing you
announced
want
at
to do
every
is
step.
get your flight.
Press H at any time to hear where you are. Escape
So-
to exit.
I'm going to hit J
Quick
for
jump.
jumping,
Arrow keys to choose a location.
and then I'm
Enter
going
to
to
jump.
hit
Escape to
B
cancel.
for business center. Hit enter on business center.
Jump to business center.
And then what that does, it puts me right outside the door of the business center. So I'm going to hit enter to go in that door.
Business center. Manage virtual airlines here.
And you've got open airline management or exit business center. We want to open.
Virtual airlines. Loading.
Then what I'm going to do is control tab, browse and apply. Alright, sorry, I got off track here. So we got my employment roster. Hold on. Airplane finances. Route profile is routes tab. Tab the flight plans button. And then you're going to tab. Open contract hub. And if you already got one, that's good. If you don't, you can create one. It's very simple. I'm not even going to go through that right now. I'm going to view my schedules.
Choose schedules. Tab through buttons at the bottom. Build custom schedule. Fly next flight. Skip. No fly list. Generate new. Delete. Close. Arrow keys to select a schedule. Then arrow down into the flight list. Schedule deleted.
Okay. Alright.
One schedule. Tab through buttons at the bottom. Build custom schedule. Fly next flight.
All right, here
Skip.
we go.
No fly list. Generate new. Delete. Close. Arrow keys to select a schedule. Then arrow down into the flight list.
This one is Atlanta to Los Angeles. Los Angeles to Seattle. Seattle to Phoenix. Cure to San Francisco. That's over 2,000. I don't want any of these. So let's...
Flight options for Flight US 104 KATL KLAX, 1946 nanometers. Flight US 104 removed. No replacement added. Flight options for
Let me
Flight
delete
Flight
these
US
real
105
quick.
removed. Flight options for Flight US 106 removed. Flight options for Flight US 107 removed. No flight options for Flight US 108 removed. No replacement added.
Okay,
Schedule
let's get a
deleted.
new schedule. New. And when you hit new, you can pick the airplane you want to fly with. It even has a favorites airport list if you want to do a favorite airport that you want to fly from or fly to. aircraft for his schedule, 777-300. And then we have World Tour, USA, Canada, Caribbean, Central and South America, Europe, Africa, Middle East, Asia, Transatlantic, Trans-Pacific, and Oceania. I don't know what flights that would cover, but there are World Tour. We could do that one. So let's go ahead and hit World Tour, and it says cargo, passenger, or mixed. We're going to do mixed. And then you can have 5 legs, 6 legs, 7, or 8. We're going to do 8. Generate and save.
Schedule generated for Boeing 777-300ER.
Okay, scheduled.
8 mixed flights in World Tour. First, W0101 RKSI to KSFO $317,000.
All right, here we go. RKSI to KSFO. KSFO to VHHH. That's 6,000 miles. VHHH to RCPT. Let's do R. Yeah, we'll do RKSI to KSFO. That's over 5,000 miles.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. And the one to Hong Kong was always the one that crashed right as he got close to the airport.
Yeah, we're not going to do that one. I'll delete that one.
Flight options for Flight W0102K. Flight W0102 removed. No replacement added. Flight options for Flight W0103 removed. No replacement added.
Okay, let's do
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. You might want to delete the one leaving Hong Kong as well.
Yeah, let's just do RKSI to KSFO. That's the best one on this list. We're going to do some modifications with the, when it generates them. That way it gives even more. But, RKSI.
Schedule flight activated. W0101 RKSI to KSFO. Pay $317,000. Use start tracking when ready.
Alright, there we go. So once you do that, you hit escape. That takes you out, exit the business center.
Back in the terminal lobby.
And then from there, you don't want to do anything else but get your stuff loaded next. So go ahead and load your sim. So we're going to load the sim first. I would show you how to do it through FSC, but if you're new, you need to understand how to do it. So I'm not going to get into that until I've shown you how to do it exactly. Also, take note that when you get the program, there's going to be a beginner introduction to FSC, and you can always go back and listen to it and watch it again. You'll be able to even set bookmarkers so that you can set a marker, and when you go back, it'll remember where you was. So we'll load the sim first, get the sim loaded,
At Brandon Armstrong
and then
2656. I've got this going on my Google Nest while I'm laying down in bed.
Very cool, Brandon. Very cool. You know, I gotta tell you, I know that nobody's been able to use this program yet because it's not been out yet. But I know there's been a lot of people that's really excited to get to be able to use it once it's ready. Because, you know, don't get me wrong, FS Airlines is a really good online airline management program. But when you can do it all right from the program, run your own business and...
Community. Friend request. Carlisle HL8978 wants to be your friend.
Alright. But, yeah, there's just all kinds of cool stuff that's going to be coming out with it. What? Gotcha. My girl's playing Tetris over there. Oh, it's on TV. Tetris game on her TV. Okay.
Richard Gordon, please contact gate number 95. Richard Gordon, please contact gate number 95.
Alright, so we're just waiting on
Heather Bradley and Ming Chen. Heather Bradley, Ming
Sim to
please contact 102.
load in. Brandon, what was your thoughts when FSC first came out? What was your initial thoughts about the program before you really got to see a lot of the stuff that it does? What was your thoughts about it in general? Okay.
Loading, please wait. Community. Friend request. Mons2514 wants to be your friend.
At Flappy Lips 2026.
Friend request.
Hello John
Boys
John.
Nat wants to be your friend.
Hey, there's Flappy Lips.
At Brandon Armstrong
guys.
2656. I was really impressed when we were first talking about it because we definitely needed something else out there with us in mind and not have all the weird issues that other programs had.
You know,
At Flappy Lips 2026. Hello Brandon. At Flappy Lips 2026.
Friend request.
Hello Toots, how is all?
Sim Connect connected.
2575 wants to be your friend.
There was the one cargo program, but I know it was super laggy, and I believe it's still kind of a pain in the butt.
Friend request. Captain
Even
Andy
as
wants to be your
of
At
friend.
Ninja Girl
today.
79. Hi sis.
Loading, please wait.
And by
At
the
Flappy
way,
Lips 2026.
being
Yeah,
that
I'm
the
just moping store little and you all are here cool.
777 doesn't actually have the door sound
please wait.
when it shuts.
73%.
We're going to put one in there in the next day or so. I can tell you that the 737 models, they do have
At
the door
Ninja Girl
that shuts.
79. I was playing Tetris on the TV. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. How's it going Lois? And the cargo program we used was self-loading cargo that was laggy.
Yeah, self-loading cargo. That's the name of it. Okay.
Aircraft detected, PMDG 777. Crew chief and all features updated for this aircraft.
Loading, please wait. 75%.
And then
At Ninja Girl 79.
I'm going to...
Mario is on here too lol.
Loading, please wait. 80%.
Do what?
Is there any cold beer bread?
There is.
Can I
Yep.
have one?
Yeah, they're in the fridge.
Loading, please wait. 83%.
At Flappy Lips 2026. Work well slow and sucks
Loading,
tonight.
please wait. 83%.
At Flappy Lips 2026. Not too busy at all really.
I
Loading,
mean,
please
there
wait.
is
83%.
Landing grade A+.
several different
Touchdown at
features
1
you can ask Brandon.
Page
Butter smooth landing,
There,
Captain.
At
there's
Flappy
more
Lips
features
2026.
available that I don't
Burning
have
mine
them all
on clock and
memorized.
get paid for it lol.
Yeah, you can't beat that off with a stick, that's for sure. Let's see.
Welcome. Button. Currently highlighted. Bullseye landing. Button. Bullseye landing. World map. Button 2 of world map
Okay,
screen.
so
Press space to more. Search results. Aircraft selection and customization menu.
let's
At Brandon
go ahead.
Armstrong 2656.
Combo box.
You should go all the way and play
Select to
Mario
open a search
Christie.
field,
Let's see
or
how
select
good
from
you are
recommended and recent
lol.
airports. After an airport is selected here, an additional drop-down list becomes active below this one.
Okay,
to
so
allow
now that
selection of a
Sim
specific airport
is
gate or runway.
running, we're going to do right bracket
Press ESC to go back. Press
Alt
F12 to reset.
P,
Press space to more. Press numpad minus
And
sign
then
slash
hit
numpad plus
S.
sign to zoom.
Sim
Press
brief
tab to help.
dispatch.
Opening sim brief and generating flight plan. RKSI to KSFO, aircraft B77W, airline Dale, flight W0101, 174
I
passengers.
believe it's South Korea to San
At Ninja Girl
Francisco.
79. LOL, the controller is the TV remote. Be harder.
RKSI. Alright.
Switch departure and select departure. Search results. RKSI slash engine. Select departure. Drop down list. Switch departure and RKSI engine INTL Seoul slash engine. Switch departure and arrival points.
Yep, that's South
Button.
Korea.
Select arrival. Combo box. Search results. KSFO slash San Francisco
And then we'll
INTL
put
San. Select
our
KSFO San
airports
Francisco
here
INTL.
in
Switch departure
2020.
and arrive. RKSI engine IN. Runway 15R. Drop down.
Then we gotta set our gate real quick.
Gate 1 gate medium. Gate 2 gate medium. Gate 2 gate medium. Gate 3 gate medium. Gate 4 gate medium. Gate 5
At
gate
Ninja
medium.
Girl 79.
Drop down option.
Tetris was rather
Use
weird.
right stick
I
up
got
and down to scroll view up.
33,000 points LMAO.
Runway. Gate 5 gate medium. Drop down list.
Alright, there's our gate.
Select to view available
Gate
choices.
5. And now we'll load the airplane there. And once we get that there, then we'll get some other stuff going. I've not started the recording for recording the Code in Dark.
Loading,
but
please
I
wait.
will
28%.
initialize that recording here shortly.
SimBrief did not finish in time. Use SimBrief menu. Pull OFP when it's
And I
ready.
know someone's going to say, what is that SimBrief
Loading,
not
please wait.
finish in time?
69%.
That should be fixed within the next 24 hours.
Concierge, Richard Gordon. Richard Gordon, please contact gate number 95.
Loading,
Richard
please wait.
Gordon, please contact gate number
83%.
95.
Loading, please wait. 84%.
At Ninja Girl 79. I didn't even know my Roku TV had games on it till a few minutes ago.
Heather Bradley, maintenance check.
Oh yeah, they're starting to put games
Loading,
on
please
them
wait.
now.
84%.
Alright, Sim is almost
Loading, please
loaded
wait.
here, guys.
84%.
Glad that some of you could make it here tonight with us. This is one of my late nights.
Loading, please wait. 84%.
84%.com. Again, if
Loading,
you're
please
just
wait.
tuning in or you're
84%.
watching this at another time somewhere else, welcome to the lounge here on YouTube, Lounging with John and the Rubber Ducky crew. We welcome you to the channel. If you've not tapped on that subscribe button yet to join us, go ahead and tap it, hit
Loading, please wait.
subscribe, set your
84%.
notifications always. That way you're always notified each and every single time that we go live right here at the lounge. Some of you might be watching on TikTok. We are still working on the client for that. I know it's been a while, and we keep saying we're working on it, and it's not getting done, but that's just because there's 100 other things going on at the same
Brandon
time.
Armstrong
but we're getting there.
2656. I honestly never liked Tetris.
We're going to be
It
doing
wasn't one of
the.
my favorite games.
It'd be hard for you to play Tetris though, Brandon,
Richard Gordon.
because you got to see where the colors are and where they go to match for lining up. But anyways, we're going to be doing a Code in Dark with the PMDG 777-300. Also talking about FSC, that is Flight Simulator Cargo. Flight Simming Cargo is what it stands for. So, again, welcome to the channel.
Ready to fly. But
Alright, we're at the airport now, so I'm going to go ahead and finish getting our flight plan information over here on SimBrief. I've already got it pulled up. Alright. We'll hit generate flight. And it's also going to run our SimBrief downloader and export it to where it belongs. Here we go. This is altitude 35,000. Cost index is 200. 5,227 nautical miles. Winds 274 at 21 knots. Alright, let me go ahead and
Concierge, Richard Gordon. Richard Gordon, please contact gate number 95. Richard Gordon, please contact gate number 95.
$174 passengers.
Heather Bradley and maintenance.
Alright.
Heather Bradley.
And 174. Okay, our weight's not too bad. Our ZFW is 409,385 pounds. That's not too bad. We're not gonna be, it won't be super heavy there. Block fuel. 207,482 pounds. That's not due to, it's got to do with the distance. There's our fuel. Now we'll grab our route. Alright, there that is. Alright.
Concierge, Richard Gordon. Richard Gordon, please contact gate number 95. Richard Gordon.
Alright, we got that. Let me go ahead. Alright, 18 files exported. Close that. Alright. Alright, so we got our flight plan information. We've already got it assigned. Let's go ahead and we're going to go over to the terminal, which is 5 north of the main door when you come into the airport. So if I go out of the airport,
you step back outside.
Okay.
Use arrow keys to walk
standing
around.
outside. You can go east. We do got a reason for this direction. We just haven't done it yet. This is the parking lot over here. Go back west. If you go north from it right here, it's a sidewalk. You can go north
Ninja Girl
twice from
79.
that direction.
Tetris is my favorite game.
Or you go back to standing outside the airport. If you hit enter,
The
that
glass doors
goes
slide open.
in the door.
You are now
and
at
we're
position
gonna
0,
go
0.
north 5 times.
Computer terminal is at
1,
0, 5.
2,
Walk 5 steps
3,
north, then press Alt 1 or Alt
4,
T to log in.
5.
Contracts department is
Coordinates
at
will
5,
be
0.
0, 5. So
Walk
we're
5
at the
steps
terminal.
east, then press Alt 2 or Alt C
At
to
the
open.
terminal, I'm going to hit
Your
Alt
coordinates
T.
are announced at every step. Press H at any time to
Go
hear
to
where you
next
are.
menu.
Escape to exit.
Got narrow to flight tracking.
Flight tracking started.
That's
Destination
started.
KSFO.
Go to up arrow to pre-flight dispatch.
Fuel release. Trip fuel 1. Pre-takeoff weather
Accept
briefing for
fuel
RKSI.
release.
Fuel release
Wind
accepted.
110 degrees. Cargo manifest. No cargo.
Sign manifest.
Manifest weather for RKSI and
170
KSFO.
weather briefing.
Please wait.
Departure
Acknowledge
RKSI.
weather.
2 notems for RKSI. RKSI
Acknowledge
security
all
enhanced
notems.
screening
All
effect.
NCAMs
Dispatch
acknowledged.
release. All sections complete.
Sign
Press
off
sign
and
off and
authorize
authorize. Dispatch
flight.
release sign. Flight RKSI to KSFO
All
authorized.
right, there we go. So I got
You are
all
cleared to
that
proceed.
done.
Use start tracking when
Flight
ready to depart.
tracking's done. And if you're not sure if you did flight tracking or not, just hit it again.
Tracking is already active for KSFO.
Already active. So we're good there. So I'm going to hit escape. And then 2 north of the terminal is where the cargo terminal is. You're going to go through them doors.
Cargo terminal. Your freight is in good hands.
And then you've got check manifest, load cargo, unload cargo, board passengers, deboard passengers, submit completed flight and collect payment, exit terminal, back to top, check manifest. So we'll go to board passengers. Hit enter.
Boarding started. 174 passengers.
And here comes our passengers. We are going to add a setting in here so you can speed up the boarding. We just got it where it's very realistic. And
Ground, street boarding now.
speaking
First
of,
class, business class, and passengers
speaking of
requiring assistance may
realism,
board at this time.
somebody had sent an email about a week ago asking why do we need to make it like it's the real thing when it's just a simulator. Well, you're kind of walking on your own lip when you talk like that, because that's what a simulator is. It simulates whatever it is you're doing. Flying, driving, playing golf, going fishing, smacking Brandon so hard in his mouth it makes the Texas dirt rumble. You know, stuff like that. I'm just kidding, Brandon. So we'll let the passengers get boarded here. What I don't do is, I used to just start it all at once, but I'm not going to do that. I want to do the flight plan once boarding is out of the way. And you can't cheat. If you go and hit the boarding thing to stop it,
cabin crew, on behalf of your captain and crew, welcome aboard. At this time, please direct your attention to the cabin. Boarding stopped.
Whoa, why did it stop?
Boarding started. 174 passengers.
I know what.
Boarding started.
Oh.
Boarding stopped.
I know why. Sorry about
Boarding
that, guys.
started. 174
It's a button
passengers.
on my keyboard. There we go. Anyways, while that's doing that,
Ground, pre-boarding now. First class, business class, and passengers requiring assistance may board at this time. Cabin crew, on behalf of your captain and crew, welcome aboard. At this time, please direct your attention to the cabin crew as we review the safety features of this aircraft. Please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal fitting into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. There are emergency exits on each side of the cabin. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy your flight.
all right. Moby just messaged me too, guys. He's working on some stuff. I said, hey, can you go in there and go ahead and get some settings put in for adjusting how fast boarding and cargo loading takes place? And he wrote back and he said, I'll get right on that, Ninja. And he's like, oops, I meant to say John. He called me Ninja. He must be thinking about you, sweetheart. I'm like, what? Alright, everything is alright. Got a sister named Jo, and she's always on the blow, and everybody done knows that that's the way it goes. Oh, my bad. Alright, I've not started recording for the Code and Dark yet. We'll get to that here shortly. Alright, we'll allow that to go through there.
At Flappy Lips 2026. Haha lol lol.
Alright, I'm gonna close.
Back in the terminal lobby. You step back outside.
Leaving the airport.
Use arrow
Goodbye.
keys to walk around. FS cargo portal. Enter FS cargo.
Alright, we closed the FS cargo for a second. And then I'm going to restart the program, and he sent me the line that I needed to put in there because I was already working on the timing. And I think we got it now. I'm going to make it go fast and see if it works. Okay, 1X is realistic. Let's go ahead and load it real quick.
SimConnect connected.
Aircraft detected. PMD.
Bam.
The glass doors slide open. You are now at position 0, 0. Computer terminal is at 0, 5. Walk 5 steps north, then press Alt 1 or Alt. Flight tracking started.
Here's our flight
Destination
tracking.
Cargo terminal.
Alright.
Your freight is in good hands.
Pull up settings.
Pre-takeoff weather briefing for RKSI.
Settings window.
110
Press
degrees
Control
7
plus
knots.
Tab or left and right arrows to move
Visibility 2.6
between
miles.
setting groups.
Temperature
So
25
this is
Celsius.
going to be under
76 Fahrenheit.
audio.
Voice and audio
Smooth
settings.
departure expected. Current conditions, IFR. Meter not available. Internet connection may be required for real-world conditions. Overall assessment, caution low visibility present.
Alright. Here we go. Okay, so default is 1. We're going to move it up to 7. That should be pretty quick.
Richard Gordon, please contact gate number 95. Richard Gordon, please contact gate number 95.
Audio settings saved. Boarding and cargo speed 7x. Boarding ambient 35%. Cargo ambient 30%.
There we go.
Passenger effects 30%.
Now,
Cargo effects 35%. Ground service 30%. Cabin ambient 30%.
alright.
Back in the terminal lobby. Cargo terminal. Your freight is in good hands. Boarding started. 174 passengers. Ground, pre-boarding now.
This should go
First
pretty
class,
quick.
business class, and passengers requiring assistance may board at this time.
Cabin crew, start passenger count.
Cabin crew, on behalf of your captain and crew, welcome aboard. At this time, please direct your attention to the cabin crew as we review the safety features of this aircraft. Please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal fitting into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. There are emergency exits on each side of the cabin. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you. Thank you for your attention. Ground, Zone 1 passengers, you may now board. Please have your boarding pass ready.
Oh yeah, it's going quicker. Oh yeah. Hey Brandon, how do you like the thing it categorizes different people for different spots on the plane? Like first class, and then it says it's got like the different categories. There's my sister's best friend. He's flying with us again. You know, that's actually our air marshal. That's why he's always on here.
Please make your way to the gate. Zone 2 is now boarding.
Oh yeah, it's going quicker. I like this.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I like.
Alright, we're getting there, guys.
Ground, Zone 3 and 4, you may now board. All Zone 3 and 4 passengers, please board at this time.
Oh yeah, it's definitely boarding. I think it's a comfortable setting. It boards pretty quick. But it's not like instant.
At Flappy Lips 2026. Are you winning your game?
Lois, I don't know if she's winning or not. Sweetie? She's already over the game. She lost. Or you just quit? She just quit.
Ground, final boarding call for all remaining passengers. Zone 5, last call.
Okay, Zone 5, last call. Zone 5, last call for boarding.
At Ninja Girl 79. I got to level 7.
I remember I used to play Tetris all the time on Nintendo.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Lois just loves the coughing man on every flight. LOL. Will be sure to put her next to him in a seat.
That's our air marshal. That's why he's always on the airplane with us.
Ground, last passenger on board. Closing the door shortly.
Okay, closing doors.
Back in the terminal lobby. Boarding complete. All 174 passengers on board. Doors closing. Cabin crew, doors to automatic and cross-check.
All right. go ahead and get
Fetching full weather brief.
our weather
Stand by.
real quick.
Weather brief complete. Departure RKSI, wind 100 degrees at 07 knots. Scattered clouds at 1,200 feet. Broken clouds at 3,000 feet. Broken clouds at 7,000 feet.
Oh boy.
Temperature 78 degrees Fahrenheit, dew point 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Destination KSFO, wind 310 degrees at 07 knots. Few clouds at 300 feet. Broken clouds at 18,000 feet. Temperature 59 degrees Fahrenheit, dew point 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Altimeter 29.94 inches. No active SIGMETs or airmets in your area. Assessment, conditions are VFR clear for most operations. Ceiling unlimited, visibility 6 miles or more.
Richard Gordon, please contact gate number 95. Richard Gordon, please contact gate number 95.
Okay. Boarding is done. Weather is good. I believe we got everything we need for
At Ninja
that.
Girl 79.
So
I've been up
let's
almost
go
24
ahead
hours.
and get our other stuff
At
loaded
Flappy
here.
Lips 2026. Oh no, Brandon LOL.
So what I'm going to do now is under FS Cargo, we're going to hit J for jump.
Quick jump.
At Flappy
Arrow keys
Lips
to choose a location. Enter to jump.
2026.
Go
Escape
down
to
to
cancel.
Captain's
If
Gate.
I have to sit
Jump
by
to
that coughing
Captain's
dude,
Gate.
you will be
Hit
right
enter.
beside me.
Captain's gate. Boarding jetway. Proceeding to aircraft.
Alright. Now we did that. Alright folks, this is where I'm going to be
At Ninja Girl
talking
79.
about the code
I
and
will
dark
just put my earbuds in.
for the 777-300.
At Flappy Lips
Please take note that
2026.
this code and dark
It's rough to beat
tutorial
up that long been there done
can
that a
work
lot.
for the 777-300, the 777-200, the freighter. It can work for any of those. It also worked for the 737, the 737-800,
At
737-900,
Flappy Lips
the
2026.
737-600.
It's so beautiful out here tonight.
The planes are pretty much the same as far as the steps that you're going to take for your code in dark. So with that said, the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to load up the programs that we need. If you're using FSC, if it's been introduced, then you will by now have
At Brandon Armstrong
learned how
2656.
to add
No,
all your
I'll be in
programs
first
to
class,
FSC
Lois.
where it can start
You
it
know
in
you
a
love sitting next to
order
that coughing
list,
man,
if that's what
LOL.
you chose. Otherwise, what we're going to do is go ahead and just open up say intentions, and if you're using first officer, you're going to open up first officer. So the next thing you're going to see is it's going to go from me talking here to having both things loaded up and getting our flows started. Alright, so I got the recording paused. Now we'll go here, guys. Open up say intentions. Hit new flight. While I'm waiting on that,
At Flappy Lips
open up
2026.
V6 real quick.
Or Brandon, I'll just send him up there with you beaming face with smiling eyes. At Flappy Lips 2026. Hey John.
Yes. What's up?
At Flappy Lips 2026. Or Brandon, I'll just send him up there with you beaming face with smiling eyes. At Flappy Lips 2026. Hey John.
Yes, Flappy Lips. You said, hey, John. Okay.
At Flappy Lips 2026. Your old landlord, what was his last name?
Jones.
Morris or something like that.
Travis Jones.
At Flappy Lips 2026. Travis what?
Jones.
At Ninja Girl
Good
79.
evening.
Jones.
Handing comms over to you.
Good afternoon, John. I've got the radios now.
At Flappy Lips 2026. Oh, okay. At Flappy Lips 2026. Jones got yacht.
Okay, now I've got say intentions open. First officer is open. I've already gave the controls to our to my co-pilot and say intentions. So what I'm going to do is key up and tell her that we are ready to pick up our IFR. Alright, we are ready to pick up our IFR. Just let me know what the transition altitude is going to be after takeoff.
3342, Korean Air 224.
I'll get our IFR clearance from clearance. The transition altitude after takeoff will be 16,000 feet.
Sorry, I meant to say initial altitude after takeoff.
I'll get our IFR clearance from clearance. The initial altitude after takeoff will be assigned in the clearance.
Alright, so waiting on her. Sometimes she's slow. So to
Clearance. Delta Whiskey Oscar
Oh.
101.
Here we
We'd
go.
like to get our IFR clearance. We have whiskey.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, cleared to San Francisco radar vectors, ECOVA. Then as filed, climb 6,000. Expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 121.4, squawk 4343, and your departure runway was changed to 34 right.
6,034 right. So what I'm going to do is hit start flight, and then we'll change
Delta
the
Whiskey Oscar 101.
we'll
Cleared
hit
to San
start
Francisco.
flight,
Radar vectors ECOVA, then as filed. Climb to 6,000.
Good afternoon, Captain.
and then let's
Flight
change
level 350,
that.
10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 121.4. Squawk 4343. Departure from runway 34 right.
34 right.
Pre-flight flow. Battery.
Oscar 101, read back to
Generator 1 off.
Generator 2 off.
121.9.
Ground power unit.
Forward left fuel pump low
Right
pressure.
side window heat inoperative.
Engine 1 bleed air
Engine
off.
2 bleed air off.
Standby.
Runway 34 right. Initial climb 4000. Departure on 121.4. Squawk 3447. Korean Air 907 Heavy.
Korean Air 907, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.925.
What runway did we get assigned? I don't see 34.
121.925. Korean Air 907 Heavy.
We've been assigned runway 34 right for departure.
Star 613, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.925.
I only see runway 33 left and 33 right.
265 at stand 248. We're
We've been assigned runway 34 right for departure.
with information hotel across.
Delta Heavy, we're having trouble locating the runway that you want us to take off from. Can we request runway 33 left for takeoff?
Incheon ground, Delta Whiskey Oscar 101. Requesting taxi clearance to runway 34 right. We have whiskey. Delta Whiskey, Oscar 101, runway 33 left, approved for takeoff. Taxi via Alpha, Bravo 1, Charlie.
There we go. You can always ask for a different runway, guys.
Delta Whiskey, Oscar 101, runway 34 right, taxi via Romeo 4, Mike 5 Sierra. Jaguar 1405, cross runway 34 right.
Runway 34 right via Romeo 4, Mike 5 Sierra, Delta Whiskey Oscar 101.
Alright, and there we go. And so what's going to happen here?
Airstone 715 ready for push.
Airstone 715 cleared for push and start.
First officer is doing all the flows for the pre-flight right now.
Cathay 411 give away to the
So we'll come back once the pre-flight is done and move on to the next step.
737 Cathay 411.
It's what I like about being able to pause the recording is I can pause it when I don't need it. Alright, so
Push back and start approved.
Doors.
210.
alright, good.
Hong Kong Shuttle 631, runway 33 left taxi via Alpha Sierra, Romeo 1, Alpha 4 Golf.
Cockpit lights.
Runway 33 left taxi via Alpha Sierra, Romeo 1.
Instrument brightness.
Hong Kong Shuttle 631.
Schedule Air 1405.
Hydraulic pumps.
118.2.
Hydraulic demand pumps.
Air 1405.
Wipers.
Ready to taxi.
Eastern
Gear.
61, runway 16 left taxi
There
via
we
Alpha
go.
Sierra,
Flaps.
Romeo 1, Romeo Golf.
Alright.
Mike 11, November 7.
See, I like that. I can
Speed
pause
break.
it. Like right now, the recording is paused, so I can just go about my regular flight. And I don't gotta worry
Parking
about it interfering with the code and dark information.
Air Premia,
Throttles.
101 contact tower on 118.2.
Fuel control switches.
Air Premia 101.
Korean Air 790.
Why? What happened, Lois?
Nav
Something
lights.
happened to? Did something happen to Travis?
Logo lights. Oxygen test. CDR test.
Vietnam Airlines 431 ready to taxi.
Vietnam Airlines 431, runway 16.
Air data inertial reference unit.
Romeo 2, Romeo 8, Mike 8, Tango, hold short of runway 3.
Standby.
So I gotta remember we're doing runway 33 left. I'm gonna write that.
Alpha Sierra, Romeo 2, Romeo 8, Mike 8, Tango, hold short of runway 34 right, Vietnam Airlines 431.
Airbus 172, inch ground. Can you repeat that?
33 left.
At Flappy Lips 2026. No.
Bypass pin inserted.
Now we're just waiting on
You're ready to start the pushback.
first officer to do their walk around, and we'll get this flight plan put in. And
Airstone 715, runway 34 right taxi via Romeo 26, Mike 18, Mike
get up
6,
out of here.
November 1.
Runway 34 right taxi via Romeo 26, Mike 18, Mike 6, November 1, Air Seoul 715.
FMC, enter inertial position.
Case 67, contact tower on 118.2.
Over to tower, UPS 67.
Astana line 210, give way to the Eastern 737 on your right.
Give way to the Easter 737, Astana lane 210. Air 1407, request pushback.
Jaguar 1407, push and start at your discretion.
Pushback and start approved. Jaguar 1407. Air 233, doors closed, ready for push and start.
Air 233, push and start approved.
Push and start approved. Jin Air 233. Shandong 4614, ready for push and start.
Alright. Hope everybody's doing alright tonight.
Roger, pushback approved.
At Flappy
Shandong
Lips
4614.
2026. Carrie's got me doing markdowns, so I'm here. Listen, my job is all done. At Flappy Lips 2026.
Oh, nice.
Floors done and
Emergency
clean.
exit.
Good deal, Lois.
Delta 158, bye-bye.
Delta 158,
FMC.
18.2.
FMC, enter inertial position. At Ninja Girl 79. Nice. At Flappy Lips 2026. Doing good. At Ninja Girl 79. I'm just laying down.
Pushback approved. Air China 132.
Jeju Air 1703, doors closed, ready for push and start.
Jeju Air 1703, cleared for push and
Walk around.
And here we go.
Jeju Air 1703.
Heavy radio taxi 34 right.
Heading out for the walk around.
Alright, now the walk around's taking place. What I'm going to do is go ahead and do my uplink to FMC here while the
At
walk
Flappy
around
Lips
is taking
2026.
place.
Don't blame you.
What I meant to. There we go. So first thing for the flight plan is your fuel and payload.
At Flappy Lips 2026. If I was home, that's where I would be,
Phase
since
two
but I
would be
won't
your
get home till
position
about
in it.
6 a.m. Ugh.
And then phase 3 is going to be your route. We're waiting for that to upload now. You'll actually hear a bell go off, almost like a doorbell. Just listen for it.
Request for APU start just 119. Request for APU start just 119.
And there it is. That is that you know the route's been uploaded.
At Ninja Girl 79. I'm hoping I can doze off.
We'll give way to the Easter 737, 2155.
Alright, route's done. Phase 4 is thrust limb. And then phase 5 is your perfinite. It's important to do these, every one of them, or you have your first officer do it. Phase 6 is your takeoff ref. And then 7A is going to be your descent weather and all that stuff. Phase 7, weather and wind to uplink.
Tower, way 155. Air 8802, taxi to parking.
Descent forecast is noted. And after that, we'll do
Echo Alpha 11, Romeo 11, Romeo 1, Romeo Golf, Romeo 4, Romeo 9er, Jeju Air 8802.
Hotkeys muted.
I
Press
muted the
left bracket, right
hotkey
bracket
for
to enter
FSC. We'll do right bracket control F if using TFM. But either way, you want to do your Alt A, do your departure, and for departure, 33 left,
Tower, Air China 132.
your right soft 5 for 33 left.
Tower on 118.2, Air Peep 710. Ready for taxi, runway 34, right?
EGOB 2C.
Ready for taxi, runway 34, right. 34 right via Romeo Alpha, Romeo 11, Mike 11, Mike, November 11, Green Air 907.
Okay, I don't see one for C, so we'll do
Ready to taxi.
Green Air
EGOB 2A.
Left taxi via Romeo 4, Mike 19er, November 7.
Runway 16 left taxi via Romeo 4, Mike 19er, November 7.
There is no transition, so we'll execute. And then we're not going to set up our arrival until we get closer to our destinations. And we'll do Alt I, takeoff ref. V1 is going to be 169. 170 for VR. 176 for V2. 5.75 is our trim. Everything looks good there on the leg page. We're really not that heavy, so you're probably wondering why in the world is the speed so fast then? Because our weight's going to be mostly fuel. But taking off from Seoul, South Korea, I believe that's where we, yeah.
At Flappy Lips 2026.
That can be a
close your eyes and count the sheeps. LOL. That's what our granny tells us.
Tricky
That
place
LOL.
to take off from sometimes. I believe it's RKSI where we're taking off from.
At Flappy Lips
I believe that's
2026.
South Korea.
Okay, I'll be here. Listen, getting to markdowns.
Mark them down, Lois. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to hit the Control Alt, bring my first officer back in.
Walk around completed. Thrust asymmetry system.
And then we'll let first officer finish up with the pre-flight. And once the pre-flight's done, I will have to do a checklist. While we're doing pre-flight, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my CDU.
Window
Alt
heat.
U, right soft 6, left soft 3 for doors,
Seatbelt signs.
left soft 1 to close all,
Smoking signs.
left soft 2,
Fire test.
then we're closing in arming doors.
Engine 1 fire handle
APU
illuminated.
fire handle illuminated.
All doors have been cross-armed and locked
Engine start switches.
and shut.
Marquette 603 ready for pushback.
Copy, Captain. All doors
Fuel pumps.
Push and start.
Wing anti-ice.
603. Parada Air 511 ready to taxi.
Engine anti-ice. Beacon lights. Wing lights.
So we wait for pre-flight to get done.
Turn off lights.
Then it'll be our checklist, and then our before start
Strobe
flow.
lights.
And I'll be back once we get ready to do
Equipment
our
cooling.
pushback.
Gasper.
Okay, just had to pause that recording again, guys.
Recirculation fans. Air temperature.
118.8 for tower air soul
Packed.
725.
Brandon's daddy was taking him fishing
Isolation bleeds.
when he lost his pole.
Engine bleeds.
Push and start.
He got mad and slapped
Outflow valve.
his knee.
Pushback
He
approved.
said, I'm calling
Landing
John's
altitude
sister
selector.
Joe.
FE's mode. FE's range. Barrow selector. Altimeters.
Singapore 611 ready to taxi.
Flight directors. Auto throttle.
Hold short of runway 34 right.
Runway 16
Airspeed.
taxi via Romeo 7, Romeo 3, Romeo 8, Mike 8, Tango, hold short of
Heading.
runway 34 right, Singapore 611.
Altitude.
Ready to push.
China Southern 688.
Auto brakes.
Pushback approved.
Start approved. China Southern 688.
Transponder.
China Southern 688, ready to taxi.
China Southern 688.
TCOS test.
Taxi by Romeo 9er, Mike 9er, November 7.
Runway 16 left taxi via Romeo 9er, Mike 9er, November 7. China Southern 688. Request push and start.
Jeju Air 8802, give way to the Jin Air 777 ahead.
Alright, guys.
Warnings.
The Jin Air 777, Jeju Air 8802.
Wait for system.
2015 contact tower on 118.2.
Ready to run the checklist.
Switching to tower, Crane Air 2015.
Alright, now for the checklist.
Asiana 1363, push and start approved, face southeast.
Eastern ground Asiana 1363, request 62 active runway.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested.
Flight instruments.
Now doing our checklist
Set.
before we start our
Parking
start
brake.
flow.
On.
Fuel control switches.
Off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Alright, now we're gonna do our before
Parking brake
start
on.
flow.
Before start
Always
flow.
make sure your doors are shut
Disconnect jetway.
and armed. We'll do this flow and be back after this.
Pushback and start approved, Jeju Air 8487.
That's just the recording I'm doing, guys. I'm not going nowhere.
Eastern 2039er, taxi to the ramp.
China Eastern 2039er, taxi to parking via Papa 5, Papa 3, hold short of runway 34 right.
Papa 5, Papa 3, hold short of runway 34 right, China Eastern 2039er.
Asiana 339er 8, contact
APU.
18.8.
Going to tower, Asiana 339er 8, thanks. Air China 124, ready to taxi.
Air China 124, runway 16 right taxi via Romeo 6 Mike 6 November Sierra, hold short of runway 34 right.
Runway 16 right taxi via Romeo 6, Mike 6, November Sierra, hold short of runway 34 right, Air China 124. Air Peach 710, ready to taxi.
Alright.
Air Peach 710, runway 15 right taxi via Romeo 4, Romeo 10, Alpha 10.
Here's our APU.
Runway 15
Now we're in the passenger area.
Romeo 10, Alpha 10, Bravo, Lima, Air Peach 710.
Just as another little note, I like to go to the passenger area when it gets close to time for starting the engine because you can hear them start up really well from the passenger viewing area. Just something you can think about.
Eastern 613, engine ground, pushback and engine start approved, face northeast.
Right isolation valve closed.
Vietjet 961, cleared for push and start.
Push and start approved, Vietjet 9061.
Hydraulic pumps.
Request pushback and start.
Hydraulic demand pumps.
Push and start approved, face northwest.
Pushback and start approved. Korean Air 123.
Fuel pumps.
57, give way to the Asiana 320 on your right.
Give way to the Asiana 320.
Center left fuel pump. Center right
Beacon
fuel pump. Low
lights.
pressure.
Asian ground, good day, Asiana 102.
Ground power
Okay.
unit.
Asiana 102, push and start approved, face southeast.
Let's go ahead and get our trim set.
Hydraulic electric
Center
pump
right
tip
fuel
off.
pump. Low pressure.
Chocks.
Tower 1184 bye bye. Korean Air 70.
5.75.
Standby.
5.75.
GSX menu. Before start checklist. Doors.
Closed.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Airspeed. 176.
176. Checked.
Heading. 331.
331. Checked.
Altitude. 6000.
6000. Checked.
Takeoff speeds. V1. 169er. VR. 170. V2. 176.
169er. 170. 176.
5.74, that's
CDU
close
pre-flight.
enough, I think.
Completed.
Trim.
Set.
Departure briefing.
Completed.
Beacon lights.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
There we go. 5.76, just one above, that's fine. Trim is set.
Switching to tower on 118.2, Korean Air 907 Heavy.
Connie 899er, contact tower on 118.8. Going to tower, Connie 899er.
Alright, once you do your pre-flight checklist and then your before start flow, the only thing you've got left to do, technically, is your before start flow, then your before start checklist, pushback, and then you'll taxi, go to your runway and take off, and that is it. So it's very simple. I've got several other Code and Dark videos, so if you need like full description, we can do that, but I think there's enough of them, I do believe. Alright, so Brandon, did you hear him say chocks? I didn't recall hearing it, but we'll go and figure that he did. I mean, maybe I just missed it. Possibility with that. Alright.
Runway 15 right, taxi via Alpha Sierra, Romeo 1, Romeo 10, Alpha 10, Bravo, Lima, China, Eastern 2034.
Delta Heavy, ready for push and start with tail direction specified, please.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. No.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, engine ground, push and start approved, face south.
You didn't hear it, huh?
Start approved. Facing south. Delta Whiskey Oscar 101.
That's, let me see something.
561 ready to push.
Eastern 561, push and start at your discretion.
Pushback approved, Eastern 561. 174 doors closed, ready for push and start. Start, H174.
Incheon clearance, Korean Air 123, gate 35, IFS to Jeju with copy. Clear to Jeju via
Before start flow.
Alright, let's run the
Disconnect
before
jetway.
start flow. But he did the before start flow, he just didn't say chocks for some reason.
Korean Air 3, push and start approved, face northwest. Korean Air 3, push and start approved, face southeast.
Air China 124, request push and start clearance.
Air China 124, push approved, expect
APU.
Cleared push and start, Air China 124.
Husband 512 doors closed.
Hydraulic pumps. Hydraulic demand
He
pumps.
definitely did the flow because I got to set my trim or the
Fuel
hydraulics
pumps.
wouldn't have worked.
Airlines 431, ready to taxi.
Beacon lights.
Vietnam Airlines 431, runway 16 left.
Ground power unit.
Romeo 3, Romeo 8, Mike 8, Tango, hold short of
Chocks.
runway 34 right.
Alright.
Runway 16 left taxi via Alpha Sierra, Romeo 3, Romeo 8, Mike 8, Tango. Hold short of runway 34 right, Vietnam Airlines 431.
Standby.
Korean Air request taxi to runway.
Ground Korean Air 224 requesting clearance.
GSX menu. Before start checklist. Doors.
Closed.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Airspeed. 176.
176.
GSX
Check.
ground services panel open.
Heading.
Press open GSX menu to begin.
331.
331. Checked.
Altitude. 6000.
6000. Checked.
Still connecting to the MobiFlight module
Takeoff
GSX
speeds.
needs. This happens automatically within a few
V1.
seconds of loading into a flight.
169er VR. 170 B2. 176.
169er. 170. 176. Checked.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Trim.
Set.
Departure briefing.
Completed.
Beacon lights.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Easter 561, runway 16 left taxi via Alpha Sierra, Romeo 1.
Still connecting to the MobiFlight module GSX needs. This happens automatically within a few seconds of loading into a flight. Try again shortly.
16 left taxi via Alpha Sierra, Romeo 1, Romeo Golf, Mike 11, November.
Still connecting to the MobiFlight module GSX needs. This happens automatically within a few seconds of
hold
loading
on.
into a flight. Try again shortly.
275.
Channel 133, not clear what you said. Say again.
Request gate change
Alright.
275.
Let's see if that fixes it.
GSX ground services panel open. Press open GSX menu to begin. Still connecting to the MobiFlight module GSX needs. This happens automatically within a few seconds of loading into a flight. Still connecting to the MobiFlight module GSX needs. This happens automatically within a few seconds of loading into a flight. Try again shortly.
Korean Air 125, ready to taxi.
Still connecting to the MobiFlight module GSX needs. This happens automatically within a few seconds of loading into a flight. Try again shortly.
Romeo 17, Mike 17, Victor, hold short of runway 16 left.
No option highlighted.
Taxi via Alpha 13, Bravo, Alpha 16, Alpha, Romeo 17, Mike 17, Victor, hold short of runway 16 left, Korean Air 125.
Still connecting to the MobiFlight module GSX needs. This happens automatically within a few seconds of loading into a flight.
GSX
Try
is
again
being silly
shortly.
tonight. So here's what I'm going to do. We'll just go with, say, intentions. Delta Heavy, ready for push and start. Tail direction specified.
Giving way to the Vietjet A320, Korean Air 907.
Ground Korean Air 2156, taxi to the ramp.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, push and start approved. Face south.
Push and start approved. Facing south.
Face
Delta
south.
Whiskey
Let's see if it
Oscar
works this time.
101.
GSX ground services panel open. Press open GSX menu to begin. Still connecting to the MobiFlight module GSX needs. This happens automatically within a few seconds of loading into a flight.
Alright.
Try again
We're
shortly.
gonna do this.
Mike 10, Romeo 10, Romeo 4, Alpha Sierra.
November 3, November, Mike 10, Romeo 10, Romeo 4, Alpha Sierra.
Requesting tug.
Flight deck, tug on the way. Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Alright.
Parking brake off.
Parking brake disconnected. Ready for pushback. Tail to the south.
Ground to flight deck, tug standing by. Release parking brake for pushback tail south.
Hotkeys muted. Press left bracket right bracket period to re-enable.
Parking brake on. Parking brake off.
Delta Heavy just waiting to start engines.
Roger, standing by for engine start.
Engine start switches. Starting engine 2.
Pack 1 off.
Pack 2
Fuel
off.
control switches. Standby.
Alright, engine 2, oil pressure looks good. Love that sound. Absolutely love it. Alright, there is engine number 2.
Engine 2 started.
Now we'll get
Engine start
number
switches.
1 started up here.
Starting engine 1. Fuel control switches. Standby.
Alright. Here comes engine number 2. Or 1, sorry. Oil pressure looks good.
Engine 1 started. Parking brake on.
Parking brake is set. All engines are stable. We're ready for disconnect.
All right, we're disconnecting now. Stand by. Ground to flight deck, tug disconnected. Ground crew clear of aircraft. Have a good flight.
Parking brake off.
Get our taxi flow going here.
All engines stabilized.
All engines are stable, still waiting for disconnect.
Ground to flight deck, disconnecting tug now. Stand by for confirmation. Tug already disconnected.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We got to do a little bit different this time.
Parking brake on. After start flow. APU.
APU is off. Alright.
Parking brake off.
Parking brake off.
Taxi flow. Taxi lights.
There we go.
Turn off lights.
You can go ahead and request taxi.
Cockpit lights. VNAV. LNAV.
VNAV, LNAV, it's on.
Flaps.
Flaps are getting set.
Clock. Taxi checklist. Anti-ice.
Set.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Rejected takeoff.
Flight control test.
Alright, yoke to the left.
Full left.
Back to center.
Neutral.
To the right.
Full right.
Center.
Neutral.
Straight back.
Full back.
And forward.
Full forward.
Checked.
Taxi checklist completed. Parking brake on.
Did you request taxi?
Yes, we're clear to taxi to runway 34 right via Romeo 4 Mike 5 Sierra.
Korean Air 859er, contact tower on 118.2.
Alright.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, taxiing to runway 34 right via R4, M5 and Sierra with X-ray.
There we go.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, contact tower when holding short of runway 34 right.
0 knots.
Takeoff flow.
Runway 3.
Landing lights.
Left.
Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
Short of runway 34 right.
Strobe lights.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101.
Alright, and that's what you do
Auto throttle.
for before start flow, before start checklist. Always make
FS
sure
filter.
that your chocks are disconnected. If not, just run that
FS
before
filter.
start flow again. And then you'll do your
Transponder.
After you start engine, you'll do your after startup flow, and then it'll do taxi flow,
Takeoff
then go to the
checklist.
runway.
Cabin
And
crew.
it's pretty much straightforward
Notified.
from there on out.
Flaps.
So
Set.
hopefully the
Takeoff checklist completed.
part that we showed you here for your cold and dark, hopefully that helped you out. Otherwise, you can just watch the entire video that we did on the live stream, which I'm recording now, got people watching. Otherwise, we're getting ready to take off. Hope you enjoyed the cold and dark tutorial. Sit back and enjoy the flight. Go ahead and connect to tower and request takeoff, runway 33 left.
Going to departure, Korean Air 2173, thanks.
Say again, please.
Request takeoff, runway 33 left.
I'll request takeoff clearance
Alright, baby, here we go. Lois, we're about to be gone with the wind.
Requesting takeoff clearance from runway 33 left.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101 Heavy, unable runway 33 left, cleared for takeoff, runway 34 right, wind 0900.
Sorry about your luck. We're taking off from 33 left.
Parking brake off. Stabilized. Thrust set.
20 knots.
Checked.
40 knots.
Speed alive.
Check.
60 knots. As Flappy Lips 2026. And we'd be off 80 knots.
80 knots.
Checked.
100 knots. 120 knots.
Come on, baby.
140 knots. 160 knots.
V1.
V1,
On
rotate.
taxiway. On taxiway. On taxiway. On taxiway. On taxiway. On taxiway.
Rotate. Positive rate.
Positive rate.
Light chop.
Traffic, 6 o'clock.
Traffic,
Same
1 o'clock,
altitude, 2
1,000
miles.
feet above, 2 miles.
Gear
Ladies and
up.
gentlemen, on behalf of
Wheels up.
the entire Delta Airlines
Landing
crew,
through
welcome aboard.
141 feet.
We are now airborne and climbing to our cruising altitude. Our flight today is departing from Incheon International with service to San Francisco
400
International,
feet.
operated by Delta Global.
Autopilot
Please keep your seatbelt
on.
fastened and visible at all times while seated, even when the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. You may encounter unexpected turbulence at any point during the flight. Once we reach cruising altitude, your flight attendants will begin cabin service. We appreciate your
Light
patience during the
turbulence.
climb. Sit back, relax, and thank you for choosing Delta today.
Flaps up.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, same altitude, 2 miles.
Acceleration
Light chop.
altitude.
Oscar 101 Heavy. Good afternoon, climbing through 1000.
Traffic, 11 o'clock.
Traffic, 8
Same
o'clock,
altitude, 6
600 feet
miles.
below, 0 miles.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101 Heavy, sole departure, radar contact, climb 6000, turn left, heading 145, direct Charlie Golf 050 when able.
Smooth air.
Continue on course.
At Flappy Lips 2026. Nice takeoff, John.
Thank you, sis. Appreciate that.
Traffic. 101 Heavy, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 3 miles, same altitude, 320 neo.
This is a tricky airport. Taking off from...
After takeoff, slow.
It can
Turn
be.
off lights.
Not always.
Traffic, 5 o'clock.
Traffic, 4
800
o'clock,
feet above,
800
3
feet
miles.
above, light chop.
FE's filter. FE's range.
35,000.
After takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Fuel projection. At your current burn rate of 136 gallons per
Here.
minute, you may not reach your destination at the current burn rate. Smooth
After
air.
takeoff checklist completed.
Departure, China Southern 6010, 600 meters for 1,200 meters.
China Southern 6010, Incheon Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 3,300 meters.
600 meters for 3,300 meters, China Southern 6010. Departure, January 903, 600 meters for 1,200 meters.
Delta Whiskey, Oscar 101, climb 14,000.
All right.
14,000. Delta Whiskey Oscar 101.
NTI set to auto. Left engine NTI's auto, right? Engine NTI's auto.
Incheon Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 11,000.
Light chop.
Korean Air 901.
We are on our way.
Roger, good day. Asian 102 Super. Altitude 1,600 feet, climbing to altitude 4,000. Climb flight level 100, Asian 102.
Asiana 102,
Smooth air.
climb flight level 200.
Climb 5 Kilo 300, China 182.
Alright, guys.
Departure 2305 2000 for 4000.
10,000 feet. Seatbelt sign off. Sterile cockpit ends.
Up to 6000, 2305.
Departure China Southern 688, 600 meters for 1.
Passing 10,000 feet.
China Southern 688. Incheon Center, radar.
Light chop.
Climb and maintain 2,400 meters.
Climb 2,400 meters, China Southern 688.
Departure Asiana 357, 600 meters for 1,200 meters.
Asiana 357, Incheon Center, radar contact.
Smooth air.
Climb and maintain 3,300 meters.
3,300 meters, Asiana 357.
Alright.
Asiana 365, contact Dago Center on 134.175.
19 minutes till we reach cruise altitude, flight level 350, 35,000.
Light chop.
Asiana 178, Incheon Center, radar contact. Climb and maintain 12,000.
12,000, Asiana 178.
Departure Jeju Air 1105 2000 for 4000.
Jeju Air 1105. Incheon Center. Radar contact.
Smooth air.
Climb and maintain 10,000.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
10,000, Jeju Air 1105.
My baby girl is wore out. She didn't sleep last night.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, climb flight level 230.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
30. Delta Whiskey Oscar 101.
Light chop.
Coordinate 124, contact Incheon Center on 132.2.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Transition altitude.
Checked.
Smooth air.
Testing 2,300 feet, climb to 5,000. We are off for
At Flappy Lips 2026. Think she done out like a
Rate
light.
of 111 gallons
Oh
per
yeah,
minute. You
she's
are may not reach your
tired.
destination at current burn rate. Distance to destination
She didn't
5,187
sleep at all
miles.
last night at her
Review your fuel
daughter's.
plan or nearest diversion options.
climb via the speed, flight level 145, clear altitude 6. Technical center 125.375 today.
At Flappy Lips 2026. What you all doing tomorrow, John? Brandon go bed, I bet LOL.
Well, I know. One thing, Richie's got to take Mom to the doctor, and then I got to go see if I can get that part and fix the truck tomorrow.
Departure Asiana 361 600 meters for 1,200 meters.
Asiana 361, Incheon Center, radar contact. Climb and maintain 2,000.
At Flappy Lips 2026. Why didn't she sleep?
Contact Incheon Center on 132.2.
She has, whatever it's called when you can't sleep, you know?
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101.
I forget what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101.
Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna get me some strawberry milk. What? Huh? Oh, insomnia. She heard us talking. She woke up. She's like a little Russian spy. She's a double agent. Watch out. But I'll be right back. Here in a second, we'll get me some strawberry milk. And some Oreo cookies. I'll be back.
Traffic, 6 o'clock. Same
Traffic,
altitude,
11
0
o'clock,
miles.
700 feet above, 6 miles.
At Flappy Lips 2026. Oh, okay, got yad.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101.
Eastern Center, Korean Air 2173 checking in, climbing flight level 210. Korean Air 2173, roger.
안녕하세요. flight level 240, Korean Air 301.
Korean Air 301, contact Daegu Center on 125.375.
Contact Daegu Center on 125.375, Korean Air 301. Thank you.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 3 miles. At flight level 210,320.
Booking Delta Whiskey Oscar 101.
Jeju Air 1104, flight level 350.
Jeju Air 1104, identified.
Tin Air 131, climb to flight level 320, report level.
Out of flight level 300 for flight level 320, Jin Air 131.
FedEx 529er, contact Daegu Center on 125.3.
At 22,811 feet, 3 nautical miles west of Ansan SI, Gyeonggi-do, South Korea.
FedEx 529.
Asiana 106 with you 16,000 for flight level 200.
Asiana 106, good afternoon.
Daegu Center, Korean Air 1150 checking in at flight level 170.
Korean Air 1150, roger. Emirates 316.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Emirates 316, good afternoon. Emirates 316, speed Mach decimal 84. Maintaining Mach decimal 84 at Emirates 316. Eastern 782, descend flight level 270.
Descending to flight level 270, Eastern 782.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, contact Daegu Center on 125.375.
Contacting Daegu Center on 125.375, Delta Whiskey Oscar 101. Daegu Center, Delta Whiskey Oscar 101 Heavy. Good afternoon, climbing through flight level 230 for flight level 310.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, Daegu Center identified. Unknown climb flight level 350.
China Eastern 2074 out of 17,000 for flight level 200.
Climb flight level 350.
Fuel projection, at your current burn rate of 85 gallons per minute, you or may not reach your destination at the current burn rate. Distance to destination 5,144 miles. Review your fuel plan or nearest diversion options.
2074, good afternoon.
Daegu Center, Jeju Air 5303 checking in 18,000 climbing flight level 200.
Jeju Air 5303 identified. Asiana 106, continue climb to flight level 240.
Up to flight level 240, Asiana 106.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, speed restrictions cancelled, resume normal speed.
Speed restrictions cancelled, resuming normal speed. Delta Whiskey Oscar 101.
1. Spinner for 2, repeat previous transmission, climb flight level 350.
Jeju Air 5303, climb to flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Jeju Air 5303.
859, continue climb to flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, 859.
Daegu Center, Tango 47 with you out of flight level 330 for 14,000. Daegu Center, Jeju Air 8903 with you out of 16,000 for flight level 200.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Jeju Air 8903 identified. Good afternoon. China Eastern 2074. Climb to flight level 240. Report level.
Climbing flight level 240, China Eastern 2074.
Jin Air 211 out of 16,000 for flight level 200.
At 29,691 feet, 11 nautical miles west of Yeonpyeong, Gyeonggi-do, South Korea.
Flight level 400. Report level.
Up to flight level 400, Korean Air 2173.
Jeju Air 8903. Traffic 1 o'clock and 10 miles. Crossing left to right.
Looking for the traffic, Jeju Air 8903.
Jin Air 349. Climb to flight level 240. Report level.
Climbing to flight level 240, Jin Air 349.
China Eastern 2074. Descend 18,000. Pilot's discretion.
Out of flight level 210 for 18,000, China Eastern 2074.
Air 305 with you 17,000 for flight level 200.
Air 305. Daegu Center identified. Jeju Air 5303. Climb to flight level 280.
Climbing to flight level 280, Jeju Air 5303.
Jeju Air 5303. Descend to flight level 230. Pilot's discretion.
Descending to flight level 230, Jeju Air 5303.
Korean Air 2173. Climb to flight level 430.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Flight level 440 for flight level 430, Korean Air 2173.
Center Group, Korean Air 1431, ready for descent.
Korean Air 1431. Contact Incheon Center on 132.2.
Daegu Center Eastern 235, flight level 160 for flight level 200.
235, good evening.
Daegu Center, Jin Air 265 with you, 18,000 climbing flight level 200.
Fuel projection, at your current burn rate of 68 gallons per minute, you or may not reach your destination at the current burn rate. Distance to destination 5,096 miles. Review your fuel plan or nearest diversion options.
Climb flight level 280, Asiana 106.
China Eastern 2074. Descend to 15,000.
Leaving flight level 190 for 15,000, China Eastern 2074.
Jin Air 211 and climb to flight level 240. Report level.
Out of flight level 220 for flight level 240, Jin Air 211.
Korean Air 2173. Descend to flight level 410 at your discretion.
Down to flight level 410, Korean Air 2173.
Air 305, light chop on and off, nothing serious, flight level 190.
Air 305 tanks. We'll put that out. Jeju Air 5303. Descend to flight level 200.
Down to flight level 200, Jeju Air 5303.
Asiana 8973, flight level 200.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Tango arrival, Korean Air 1822.
Korean Air 1822, contact Incheon Center on 132.2.
132.2, Korean Air 1822. Echo Center, Korean Air 226 will be pressing flight level 185, descending altitude 8,000 via Ulme to Tango arrival. Echo Center, Korean Air 226 negative, we are altitude too much high, I need more descent time.
Korean Air 226, contact Seoul approach on 119.05.
Echo Center, Jeju Air 129 checking in at flight level 190.
Jeju Air 129, good afternoon. Airbus 712, contact Incheon Center on 132.2.
Contact Incheon Center 132.2, Airbus 712. Echo Center, good evening, Korean Air 712, Super now passing flight of 189er.
Korean Air 712.
At 35,418 feet, 13 nautical miles east of Gojong, Gangwon-do, South Korea.
Air Coach 8819, contact Kobe Control on 119.35. Good afternoon.
Switching to 119.35, Air Coach 8819.
Lima 95, how's the ride at flight level 250?
Moderate chop, we've requested higher, Lima 95. Daegu Center, Jin Air 131, radio check, how do you read?
Korean Air 2173, descend to flight level 380.
Descending flight level 380, Korean Air 2173. Daegu Center, Asiana 355, check.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Flight level 280.
Asiana 355, good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, the plane has leveled off at its designated altitude. We're not anticipating any issues and hope to arrive on time. However, if something unexpected pops up, we'll be sure to let you know. Welcome aboard.
Jin Air 211, climb to flight level 280.
Up to flight level 280, Jin Air 211.
Leveling off. Cruise altitude 36,556 feet. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,812 nautical miles. Estimated 9 hours 21 minutes remaining.
Expected RKPK.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning cabin service. A selection of beverages and light refreshments will be available as we make our way through the cabin. Please ensure your tray tables are down if you wish to receive service. Thank you for your attention.
Up to flight level 240, Asiana 8973.
Fuel projection, at your current burn rate of 56 gallons per minute, you or may not reach your destination at the current burn rate. Distance to destination 5,053 miles. Review your fuel plan or nearest diversion options.
By discretion. Thank you.
Daegu Center, Korean Air 2117 checking in, flight level 170.
Korean Air 2117, good morning.
Flight level 200.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Negative, your altitude too high. I need more of your time. Descend at my discretion. Thank you.
Korean Air 226, contact Incheon Center on 132.2.
Contact Incheon Center 132.2, good day.
Asiana 8707 with you at flight level 190. Daegu Center, Eastar 861 checking in, flight level 290, descending flight level 260.
Cruise altitude confirmed at 36,649 feet. Destination KSFO. Airport elevation 13 feet. MCP set to elevation plus 3,000 at 3,000 feet. The FMC will begin descent at the top of descent waypoint. Virtual pilot will manage the approach when you activate it.
Leaving for flight level 350, Korean Air 2173.
Air Seoul 907, contact engine center on 132.2.
Contact engine center 132.2, Air Seoul 907.
Negative. Please confirm landing runway of Gimpo Airport.
Korean Air 1832, descent altitude 4000, altimeter 1007.
Negative. Please tell me Gimpo landing runway.
Jeju, Air 5303, descend 18,000.
Descending to 18,000, Jeju Air 5303.
625, descend to 13,000 at your discretion.
Leaving flight level 170 for 13,000, 625.
At 36,658 feet, 12 nautical miles west of traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
208, identified.
Asiana 8908, contact Daegu info on 135.725.
Flight level 170 West,
Air France 2402, contact Daegu info on 135.725. Asiana 1045, climb flight level 240.
Leaving flight level 200 for flight level 240, Asiana 1045. ISV 3610, descend to flight level 240, expect lower.
For flight level 240, ASV 3610.
Asiana 106, climb to flight level 320, report level.
Out of flight level 290 for flight level 320, Asiana 106.
Eastar 223, contact Kobe Control on 124.55, so long.
124.55, good afternoon, Easter 223.
Jin Air 211, climb to flight level 320, report level show.
Climbing to flight level 320, Jin Air 211. Daegu Center, Jin Air 211, radio check.
Korean Air 2173, continuous descent to flight level 290.
Flight level 290, Korean Air 2173.
Jeju Air 129, contact Kobe Control on
Visibility below 3 miles. Marginal visual flight conditions.
119.35, good afternoon, Jeju Air 129.
Korean Air 2173, descend to flight level 260, expect lower.
Down to flight level 260, Korean Air 2173.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
40, descend flight level 310, pilot's discretion.
Descending flight level 310, Japan Air 840.
Daegu Center, China Eastern 5034, 18,000, climbing flight level 200.
China Eastern 5034, identified. China Eastern 5034, traffic 2 o'clock and 10 miles, crossing right to left.
Looking for the traffic, China Eastern 5034.
Asiana 8707, contact Kobe Control on 119.35, good afternoon.
119.35, Asiana 8707.
Fuel projection. At your current burn rate of 45 gallons per minute, you are projected to land with approximately 45 minutes of fuel remaining. Distance to destination 4,997 miles. Review your fuel plan or nearest diversion options.
Korean Air 2173.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Japan Air 840, descend to flight level 250.
At 36,668 feet, 46 nautical miles northeast of Dodongri, Jaeon, en route status. Altitude 36,669 feet. Airspeed 284 knots. Heading 132 degrees. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,789 nautical miles. Estimated 9 hours 24 minutes remaining.
Level 230, Japan Air 840. Korean Air 2103, 17,000, climbing flight level 200.
Korean Air 2103, identified.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Japan Air 840, continue descent to 18,000.
Out of flight level 220 for 18,000, Japan Air 840.
Center Korean Air 2173, com check.
Korean Air 2173, rescue 5x5. Asiana 8973, contact copy control on 119.35. Good afternoon.
Over to Kobe Control on 119.35, Asiana 8973.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles. At 36,683 feet, 51 nautical miles north of Dodonri, Gyeongsangbukdo, South Korea, over the Japan Sea.
Korean Air 2103, climb to flight level 240. Report level.
Climbing flight level 240, Korean Air 2103.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles. Visibility below 3 miles. Marginal visual flight conditions.
Korean Air 2103, climb to flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Korean Air 2103. Center Korean Air 1822, flight level 220.
Korean Air 1822, Daegu Center identified. Good afternoon.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Korean Air 2103, continue climb to flight level 320.
Climbing flight level 320, Korean Air 2103. Korean Air 2103, just confirming you have us.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, contact Fukuoka Control on 119.35.
Contacting Fukuoka Control on 119.35. Delta Whiskey Oscar 101. Fukuoka Control, Delta Whiskey Oscar 101 Heavy. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 350.
Still here, guys. I was eating me some snacks.
Traffic,
Lois,
6
you
o'clock,
still
same
with
altitude,
us?
0 miles.
Control identified. Good afternoon.
Fukuoka Control, Giant 8608.
Still with us, Lois?
8608, good afternoon.
Guys, we're going to put in our descent. arrival.
At 36,693 feet, 66 nautical miles east of Fumigoshi, Germain, Japan, over the Japan Sea.
28 right for KSFO.
At Flappy Lips 2026. I'm here.
Alright, Lois.
Control, Gen Air 211 at flight level 320.
Gen Air 211, roger.
Dynasty 177 out of flight level 330 for flight level 290.
I don't even see 28 right.
125.375, good morning.
125.375, good morning, Easter 886.
Cloak Control, Airpeak 743 checking in at 17,000.
Delta Heavy, do you know what the current active runway is for our destination at KSFO?
335, traffic 11 o'clock, 10 miles, Boeing 737, same direction at flight level 360. Delta Whiskey, Oscar 101, runways 28 right and 28 left are active at KSFO.
Delta Heavy, I'm not seeing runway 28 left or 28 right on
Cabin
my
crew, the seatbelt sign is
waypoints.
off.
Can
You
I
may
get
begin
a
the
different
in-flight service.
runway with
Passengers,
ILS?
sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your flight.
Coach 8819 with you at flight level 200.
Echo J819 identified. Delta Whiskey, Oscar
Traffic, 6 o'clock,
101,
same altitude,
runways
0
28
miles.
Right and 28 left are active. ILS available for both.
Kobe Control, all Nippon.
Delta Heavy, I'm not seeing either runway available on my leg page here.
All Nippon 1106, roger.
Airdo 130 with you, flight level 250.
Delta Whiskey, Oscar 101, only runways 28 right and 28 left are active at KSFO.
Delta Heavy, I understand that, but do you understand what I'm saying? That I don't see those runways in my CDU at all.
J Spring 17, climb to flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, J Spring 17.
Fuel projection. At your current burn rate of 45 gallons per minute, you are projected to land with approximately 44 minutes of fuel remaining. Distance to destination 4,880 miles. Review your fuel plan or nearest diversion options.
China Southern 648, flight level 330.
China Southern 648, Fukuoka Control identified.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Air Coach 173, contact Daegu Center on 120.575, so long.
120.575, good afternoon, Air Coach 173.
China Southern 648, traffic 2 o'clock, 15 miles, a turboprop crossing right to left at flight
At 36,699 feet, 26 nautical miles southeast of Funagoshi, Shermaine, Japan, over en route status. Altitude 36,700 feet. Airspeed 285 knots. Heading 102 degrees. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,725 nautical miles. Estimated 9 hours 22 minutes remaining.
Nippon 261 at flight level 230.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Fukuoka Control, Jeju Air 8903 at flight level 200.
Jeju Air 8903, Fukuoka Control identified.
Delta Heavy, my apology. Can I get that runway again? Was that runway 28 left or 28 right?
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, only runways 28 right and 28 left are active at KSFO.
Delta Heavy, which runway do you have us landing at?
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, only runways 28 right and 28 left are active at KSFO.
Delta Heavy, copy that. Requesting runway 28 right with ILS approach for when we arrive.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, expect the ILS runway 28 right approach at San Francisco.
Expecting the ILS runway 28 right approach at San Francisco.
Traffic,
Delta
6
Whiskey
o'clock,
Oscar
same altitude,
101.
0 miles.
Alright.
East to 275, descend flight level 160, pilot's discretion.
Down to flight level 160, Easter 275.
743, big turbulence conditions.
We've got light chop up here, nothing too bad. Air Peach 743.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, contact Kobe Control on 133.85.
Contacting Kobe Control on 133.85. Delta Whiskey Oscar 101. Kobe Control, Delta Whiskey Oscar 101 Heavy. Good evening, maintaining flight level 350.
At 36,709 feet, 8 nautical miles southwest of Nishida, Germain, Japan, over the Japan Sea. Nishida, lit. West Rice Field is a Japanese surname.
Flight level 150, pilot's discretion.
Leaving for flight level 150, Eastar 223.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Jeju Air 129, when ready, descend to 15,000.
Descending 15,000, Jeju Air
I would
129.
help you. Yeah, I would. I would do that for you. He's a good boy. Are you a good boy? He said no. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah. Get her. Now he's coming to get you, hon. Oh, that don't matter. He's still coming to get you.
Flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Dynasty 131.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Kobe Control, all Nippon 865, at flight level 330.
Alright, there we go. Alright.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101. Contact the Fukuoka Control on 124.15.
Contacting Fukuoka Control on 124.15. Delta Whiskey Oscar 101. Fukuoka Control, Delta Whiskey Oscar 101 Heavy. Good evening, at flight level 350.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, Fukuoka
Traffic,
Control,
6 o'clock,
identified.
same altitude, 0 miles.
Airpeach 743, contact Daegu Center on 120.575. Good evening.
Over to Daegu Center on 120.575, Airpeach 743.
At 36,720 feet, 39 nautical miles south of Hamasaka, Hyogo, Japan, over the Japan Sea. Moderate.
Beginning descent
Ladies and
from
gentlemen, this is your,
36,670
ladies and gentlemen, the
Distance to San
captain has
Francisco
turned on
INTL,
the
6,661
We are
nautical
currently
miles.
experiencing some
Estimated 9
turbulence.
hours 5 minutes remaining.
Please return to your seats immediately and fasten your seatbelts. Flight attendants, please
There
be
we
seated as
go.
well.
We hit some crosswind there. We're good now, though.
Light chop. Climbing. Altitude 36,385 feet.
There we go. We got everything under control.
Leveling off. Cruise altitude 36,451 feet. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,658 nautical miles. Estimated smooth air. Climbing. Altitude 36,505 feet.
We're straight up over the water, fellas. Well, we're over Japan right now. Kusumio, Jahaka, Japan. Kusumio, Kahaka, Japan.
Leveling off. Cruise altitude 36,635 feet. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,654 nautical miles. Estimated 8 hours, 59 minutes remaining.
You'll get a Kasaka. Kasaka Waka. Kasaka Waka Taka. Kasaka Waka. Kasaka Waka Taka.
Good evening at flight level 350.
Nakashintaka Waka. Nakashinchaka Waka. Chinchushi
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Chintuki Shivezo. Chitaka Waka. Zimbaji Chituka Fuji Wonzo.
All Nippon 865, cancel speed restrictions, resume normal cruise.
Alright guys, we're just cruising right along like Jack and Diane. Two American kids growing up best they can.
X-ray 37, climb to flight level 240, report level.
X-ray 37. Cobra Control, Starflyer 64 at 18,000.
Starflyer 64, Kobe Control identified.
Which kitty is this, lady? Troublemaker right there.
Contact Kansai Tower on 118.05.
Tower 118.05.
Troublemaker lady.
711, climb to flight level 240.
Climbing flight level 240, 711.
841, descend flight level 200. Leaving flight level 230 for flight level 200841. 022, descend flight level 280. Leaving for flight level 280022.
622, descend to 12000.
Down to 12000, 622.
Copy Control requesting cruising altitude change. All Nippon 077.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
077, say requested altitude.
Delta Whiskey, Oscar 101. Contact Fukuoka Control on 124.15.
Contacting Fukuoka Control on 124.15. Delta Whiskey Oscar 101. Fukuoka Control, Delta Whiskey Oscar 101 Heavy. Good evening. With you, flight level 350.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, Fukuoka Control identified. Good evening.
Tokyo Control, Alpha Wing 455 checking in at flight level 250.
Alpha Wing 455, Tokyo Control identified.
At 36,728 feet, 50 nautical miles south of Kamishima, Kyoto, Japan, over the Japan Sea. En route status. Altitude 36,729 feet. Airspeed 285 knots. Heading 73 degrees. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,621 nautical miles. Estimated 8 hours 49 minutes remaining.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, contact Tokyo Control on 132.25.
Contacting Tokyo Control on 132.25.
Tour guide started.
Delta Whiskey Oscar
RKSI Auto
101.
Tour. Enjoy your flight. Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101 Heavy.
We've got to fix that. It's actually picking up our own airplane. It's kind of a weird bug, but we gonna fix it.
Delta Whiskey Oscar 101, Tokyo Control identified. Good evening. Asiana 8973, when ready, descend to 15,000. Asiana 8973. Alpha Wing 455, traffic 12 o'clock and 10 miles, crossing right to left. Get the traffic, Alpha Wing 455.
Alright.
Asiana 1045, descend to 15,000, pilot's discretion. Asiana 1045.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Airspring 8515, medical personnel will be arranged on arrival. Contact approach control on the next frequency for further coordination.
Thanks, Kobe Control, Airspring 8515. Flight level 270. 197, identified.
Light chop. Beginning descent from 36,403 feet. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,580 nautical miles. Estimated 8 hours, 39 minutes. Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles. Smooth air.
Oh, God, we're like froze here.
Autopilot on.
Shoot.
Light chop.
My screen reader stopped working.
Climbing. Altitude 35,120 feet.
No, screen reader. Not computer.
Options
Smooth
menu.
air.
Page 1 of 1.
Not reading the flight data. I don't know what's going on here.
Tokyo confirm, good afternoon. Korean Air 751 is with you, flight level 370.
Korean Air 751, Tokyo Control identified. Good evening.
Okay, we're good.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles. Leveling off. Cruise altitude 36,632 feet. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,558 nautical miles. Estimated 8 hours, 48 minutes remaining.
Flight level 310 for flight level 320. All Nippon 6969.
Light turbulence.
Autopilot on.
Beginning descent from 36,619 feet.
Crosswind hit.
Distance to
well,
San Francisco INTL, 4,553 nautical miles. Estimated 8 hours, 40 minutes remaining.
But
Climbing.
we're good.
Altitude 36,489 feet. Light chop. Leveling off. Cruise altitude 36,650 feet. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,549 nautical miles. Smooth air.
Leaving flight level 370 for flight level 400, all Nippon 712.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Kobe Control, Jin Air 238 checking in, flight level 190.
Jane Air 238, good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue our flight at 36,000 feet, below us is Shika Nuclear Power Plant. The Shika Nuclear Power Plant, Shika Genshiryoku Hatsudensho, Shika NPP, is a nuclear power plant located in the town of Shika, Ishikawa, Japan. It is owned and operated by the Hokuriku Electric Power Company. It consists of 2 units with a total capacity of 1.746 gigawatts on a site that is 1.6 square kilometers, 395 acres. Both units were put in a temporary shutdown in the wake of the 2011 Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster and received safety upgrades to comply with stricter fuel projection. At your current burn rate of 47 gallons per minute, you are projected to land with approximately 34 minutes of fuel remaining. Distance to destination 4,679 miles. Review your fuel plan or nearest diversion options.
Orange Liner 117, descend flight level 160, pilot's discretion.
Leaving for flight level 160, Orange
Ladies and
Liner
gentlemen, as we
117.
continue our flight at 36,000 feet, below us is Notokashima Station. Notokashima Station, Notokashima Eki, is a railway station on the Nanao Line in the town of Anamizu, Hosa District, Ishikawa Prefecture, Japan, operated by the private railway operator Noto Railway. Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles. Moderate. Ladies and gentlemen,
Autopilot on.
We are currently experiencing moderate turbulence. Please beginning descent from 36,365 feet. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,522 nautical miles. Estimated 8 hours 29 minutes remaining.
Asiana 106, traffic 10
Climbing.
o'clock, 8 miles.
Smooth air.
Turboprop, opposite direction at flight level 320.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue our flight at 36,000 feet, below us is Minami Station, leveling off. Cruise altitude 36,574 feet. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,519 nautical miles. Estimated 8 hours 37 minutes remaining.
Tokyo Control, Skymark 723, flight level 200.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue our flight at 36,000 feet, below us is Jaman-Milwaukee Station. Jaman-Milwaukee Station, Jaman-Milwaukee Eki, was a railway station located in Noto, Hosa District, Ishikawa Prefecture, Japan. This station was abandoned on April 1, 2005. Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Asiana 106, descend to flight level 270 at your discretion.
Descending flight level 270, Asiana 106.
Kobe Control 038, checking in at flight level 350. Descend flight level 210.
Descending flight level 210, 622.
Engineer 211, descend to flight level 240.
Leaving for flight level 240, Engineer 211.
Lima 72, climb flight level 240.
Up to flight level 240, Lima 72.
Cathay 501, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 220, Cathay 501.
Tokyo Control, Nippon 778 with you at
Moderate.
350.
Autopilot on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight crew. We are currently beginning descent from 36,508 feet. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,496 nautical miles. Estimated 8 hours 28 minutes remaining.
There we go.
Climbing. Altitude 36,540 feet. Smooth air.
Nothing serious. Flight level 350.
Leveling off. Cruise altitude 36,635 feet.
Altitude
Distance to San Francisco INTL,
36,635 feet.
4,493 nautical
Airspeed
miles.
286
Estimated 8
knots.
hours 32 minutes remaining.
Heading 74 degrees. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,493 nautical miles. Estimated 8 hours 32 minutes remaining.
Continue descent to 14,000.
14,000, orange line at 117.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, 0 miles.
Descending 13,000, SmartCat 772.
Oh, Neighbor 712, descend to flight level 330. Expect lower.
Moving for flight level 330, all Nippon 712.
All Nippon 1106, descend flight level 210. Pilot's discretion.
Moderate.
Leaving for flight level 210.
Ladies and gentlemen, beginning descent from 36,554 feet. Distance to San Francisco INTL, 4,486 nautical miles. Estimated 8 hours 31 minutes remaining.
15 miles. Crossing left to right. An Airbus 320.
Wind shear. Speed gain 21 knots. Monitor airspeed. Wind, light chop.
All Nippon 963, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, all Nippon 963. Out of flight level 160 for 14,000, Jin Air 254.
Jin Air 238.
Moderate.
2 o'clock and 10 miles. Opposite direction.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight crew. We are currently experiencing moderate turbulence. Please return to your seat. Wind shear. Speed loss 15 knots. Wind shear. Add power manually.
Air Thankor 8397. Identified. Good evening. Juliet 26. Traffic 10 o'clock. 12 miles.
Light turbulent. Climbing. Altitude 14,761 feet.
Juliet 26. Asiana 106. Descend flight level 250.
Descending to flight level 250, Asiana 106.
Wind shear. Speed loss 22 knots.
Severe.
Wind shear. Beginning descent from 15,522. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight crew. We are currently experiencing significant turbulence. Please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Our flight attendants will suspend cabin service until conditions improve. 10,000 feet descending. Seatbelt sign on. Sterile cockpit. Light chop.
Tokyo Control, Delta Whiskey Oscar 101 Heavy.
Wind shear alert on approach.
Manual braking.
RW/ILS
frequency 60 knots.
FMC.
RW/ILS frequency error.
Check the flaps.
67 feet per minute.
Maintenance
Enter landing
instruction
flow.
recommended.
The aircraft.
Landing rate
Check the speed
2,067
brake.
feet per minute.
Landing lights.
Descend flight level 210.
Landing detected. Deplane
Turn off
passengers
lights.
first, then press Alt D to complete the delivery.
Okay.
Post-flight
Strobe
weather
lights.
summary. 3 cloud layers detected this flight. Layer 1, base 1,285
APU.
feet, top 6,141 feet. Layer 2, base 6,933 feet, top 8,067
Clock.
feet. Layer 3, base 8,667 feet, top 9,550 feet. Worst
Auto
turbulence
throttle.
encountered, severe. Landing conditions, wind 349 at 3 knots, temperature 29
Flaps.
degrees Celsius.
Out of flight level 220 for
Speed
flight
brake.
level 180, Jin Air 211.
Air due 79, climb
Transponder.
340 for flight level 360.
Air 279. Identified.
Kobe Control, Jeju Air
Very hard landing.
106, flight
2,067 feet per minute. Flight time 1 minute. Opening flight summary.
1106, Kobe Control. Identified.
Kobe Control, Japan Air 62 checking in. Flight level 280 for flight level 320.
Japan Air 62, Kobe Control. Identified.
Japan Air 523 out of flight level 200 for flight level 240.
Japan Air 523, Kobe Control. Identified.
Kobe Control, all Nippon 1106, flight level 220.
All Nippon 1106, roger. Jeju Air 1106, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Jeju Air 1106. Kobe Control, all Nippon 75 checking in. Out of flight level 180 for flight level 200.
Options menu. Page 1 of 1.
No, it completely messed
Press
up our
ESC to
flight,
resume.
guys.
Press space to load /save. Press home to restart.
So we'll do
Press
it
enter main
tomorrow.
menu.
I'm going to sign out, guys. We'll do it again tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.